Hey everybody, and welcome to Quested. I'm an empath sensing the episode starting. I'm Mikey Malakowski, and I am here with, as always,
David Ramos, your little anxiety goblin.
and also
William Rafter, the General of Science.
Facts.
Nathan English, currently impregnating the alien they won't tell us about.
at Area 50. You're at Area 50.
The alien that was just discovered that we're not informed on. I'm impregnating it as we speak.
They're transferring it from Area 52 to Area 69.
Do you mean me too? I was going to say that.
Area 69.
I'm an empath. I can tell you were going to make that joke.
Dude, that'd be a sick porn
is
studio name. Area 69.
That probably exists.
Or just like a nightclub.
That would
in like Miami Beach.
Wait, let's cancel the podcast and put all of our resources into opening that up.
Wait, an alien-themed strip club?
Named Area 69.
Dude.
It's trademark patent.
Wait, you can't use that.
Fuck you.
We called trademark. You can't do it.
It's like shotgun. You just say it, and you have to honor that.
Yeah, you just did it. We're not going to do any of the paperwork to get the trademark.
We don't do paperwork because we don't read anything.
You turn me up.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta go in like 20 minutes, so.
All right, yeah, let's hurry.
I'm missing my kid's t-ball game
let's
for
get this recap kicking. Okay.
First, I just want to say, okay, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Last time on Quested, the gang found themselves in the Hall of Penance twice in 2 days. Cromwell and his lackeys were dished out sentences for their transgressions, with Ezra, Ched, and Gregor charged with community service. Taravan was sent to the mines up north in the rolling hills, and just as Crowley was getting his mind pried into by Sora, he was assassinated by a foreign-looking arrow, the assassin having left behind a residue similar to the sheen of the keyclose. The only lead being a word, Tumen. Then Isaac, in a drunken stupor, finally made his trek to Grimwater to see his old friend Quentin Taylor. After a loaded conversation where Isaac informed Quentin of his retrial, they left Grimwater and had a cathartic talk on the tram back. Isaac revealed it was his lack of defense that caused Quentin's life sentence in Grimwater, and after a moral quandary proposed by Glitch, they ventured back to the docks and found out Crudge starts Bard College in a week. They then celebrated at Fawn's Flora and the next day attended Quentin's trial. After an easy trial against the lazy lawyer Galileo Pond, the point was made that Quentin could have healed Dornan Vitrus if he hadn't been immediately reprimanded. This rocked Amir Vitrus to his core, and the jury was in 100% agreement to allow Quentin his freedom. He was remanded to Isaac's custody, and they shared an embrace. Kind of crazy to summarize all, like a 3-hour episode in that.
Yeah, true.
It was an 8-hour episode, but we shortened it.
Shortened it down to...
Yeah, like once we cut out that whole part where we went back into the sewer and found like the actual like sewer king.
Yeah.
Like that whole part of the episode was so insane.
Once we realized we finished the entire campaign in 8 hours, we really had to slow it down and cut back.
Yeah.
We just kept going. Like it's a video game. It's like planned. We're like, we beat the game, and then
like we had to reload our saves.
Yeah, like we lost our save and we had like blow on the cartridge, and that's just where we left off.
Yeah, we're professional speedrunners.
We're speedrunning a D&D campaign.
Yeah.
Mikey's freestyling the entire story like as we're going. Like, just keep going, give us something.
You guys keep auto saving. I don't know what to do about it. Can't permakill anybody.
Mikey treats us like Ezra Miller treats like just random bar goers.
Random white women trying to live.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Shout out.
I just had to drop that in. Sorry.
David just saying, Jesus.
R.I.P. Ezra Miller.
Yeah. Okay. You guys ready to play the game?
Yeah.
I really don't know at this point.
So, you guys are heading out of the Hall of Penance, led by Oberyn, who remands him formally to your guys' custody and hands him a bag full of the stuff he had on him when he was taken into custody. And Quentin's been kind of dejected. And, like, you guys hugged, but then he immediately, like, dad, like, walls up, like, I'm not gonna fucking, like, I didn't just hug you, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
And he is openly crying, which is a thing you haven't really seen him do much. And it's just been like a quiet walk where he like doesn't seem to be fully realizing this. And you guys, I assume, go out of the Hall of Penance first and are just like waiting for Quentin while he gets like, you know, his cuffs off and everything.
Yeah.
And he alone, because Oberon's supposed to stay there all day to protect Sora and everything, can't really like afford to catch up with you guys. Quentin exits the red marble doors of the Hall of Penance and takes his first step as a sober man in so long out into the world. And you can kind of feel the like nervous energy. And he is looking down the whole time, looking at the grass. And you watch as he takes his like loafers off that they gave him, the slippers they gave him in jail, and he throws them to the side, and his big halfling hairy feet just like steps into the grass, and he just starts sobbing. Like it sounds like it's like one of those ones where it's like he's trying to stifle it. He's just like.
Yeah.
And then he scans Glitch and Isaac, and then looks at Blint, and is like, "Oi, cuddly fuck, what? You've never seen a grown man cry? What are you gonna fucking do about it?"
Like he targeted Blint.
Do an insight check for me.
What the fuck?
You guys can too if you want.
I wouldn't say I was watching it.
Okay.
I wasn't just gonna watch him sob. Like, damn, that's crazy. Like, yo, that's wild that you're crying right now.
It like happened in like a manner, manner of seconds. 19. So you noticed at first it looks like he's kind of like sizing you up, but then you realize like by his body language he wants a hug from specifically you.
What the
I got a 23.
Yeah, so you guys all pick up that he felt like there was no masculine way to ask Blint for a hug, and by calling him cuddly fuck, that was him asking.
Cuddly fuck.
Blint's gonna be like,
elbow Blint a little. Like,
it's all right, man. And he like kind of gives him like a half-hearted like
And
side hug.
It's like an anime, like he looks up at you and like the darkness is on his bald head, and he like looks up at you slowly, and like eyes like red from crying, and he just wraps his little arms around you.
Okay, Blint then just fully squeezes him like as hard as he can, like he's like really just give him a good one, a firm one, and
he just like sobs into your fur, and then like immediately like he like pushes off of you like in someone who is just very vulnerable and doesn't want to be.
Yeah.
So he pushes off of you and like dusts off his like I guess it's like nicer prisoner garbs, and he goes, "All right, yeah, y'all saw fucking nothing.
What do you plan to do now?"
I don't know. I guess a good meal's in order."
sounds like a plan. Let's go to the eye of the villa.
Blint's like looking at everyone like, what the fuck just happened?
And he's not looking at you anymore.
And he's like, actually, never mind. Go
Oh
ahead.
my god.
All right. Yeah. Eye of the villa. That sounds great.
Oh wait.
Not.
Oh wait. Let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe.
Let's go to a ma and pa shop.
I was thinking maybe we don't go into a tavern or anything.
No, right. I was.
Come on,
That's
dude.
my bad. I'm still a little drunk.
Yeah.
And we've been staying there for like 5 weeks
Well,
at this point. I
I
think.
don't want to put anyone out. I mean, I'll just eat outside or something.
No, we can go somewhere else.
We find a place.
You guys, there's actually in like the front of town with all like the market stalls and everything. There's like street food that slaps.
Yeah, we'll get some. Street
Oh, is it because
food.
he's an alcoholic or whatever?
yeah.
Okay, no, that's
It's-
dumb to say, but
No,
I'm just
no,
confirming
you're
that
fine.
that's why.
Yeah, you get the sense of like he doesn't want to relapse because now he has
Blint
the
just doesn't
opportunity
get
to.
it. He's like, what?
Yeah.
Isaac
That's why I
also
laughed.
didn't get it at first.
That's why I laughed. I thought it was just funny that you're just like. Not,
I mean, I remembered,
like
yeah. but I
Blint
was
doesn't
like,
get it. It's funny.
Blint's like, why would we No, that's where we go.
Yeah. That's
In his
our
mind,
place.
he's like, we go. That's
Like,
where we hang out.
That's the hangout spot. Like, why the
So
fuck
we're gonna let
wouldn't
this
we
dude
go
come
there?
along and just like completely butcher where we chill. Like,
Hey, can you pick me up and put me on your shoulders?
okay. And he just like scoops you up like in one full swing and throws you back there.
As you scoop me up, I straight face, like, my face, like, when it gets in front of yours, I'm just like, he has a drinking problem. We're going to go somewhere else.
Boone's like, well,
Be
we all
supportive.
do. It's called being an adult.
Be supportive. He just got out of jail.
Okay.
I wanted to maintain the Blint Quentin weird, like they kind of want to fight. You can't tell if they want to fight or they're friends.
I think they're just both so like
Aggressive.
confused with their own identities that they're like
yeah.
like sort of aggressive.
Glitch is eating a bag of chips above Blint's head and getting the crumbs in his hair.
We did say you have loose snacks in your
Oh,
bag.
yeah, he's got
I know.
random
Yeah,
chips in
I
his-
carry around snacks now that I'm developing a sense of, like,
But you don't.
hunger.
You don't close any of the bags that you
No,
open.
no, I
They're all
just throw
just
them
open.
back. I didn't learn that yet.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to like
That's my
manage
favorite
food.
archetype.
Does
of
not
person
close bags.
who doesn't close the bag after.
His chips
just
are
roll
just
it up.
stale as fuck.
Yeah, like
They're reduced to just tiny crumbs, but he's still eating them.
Stale chip lover is your favorite archetype.
yeah,
Stale chip enjoyer.
yeah.
Average stale chip enjoyer.
One's like, what the hell is that? And he's like looking around.
Stale cereal haver.
It's
cereal
raining
with
chips.
cereal with milk, or no, cereal with water consumer.
Ugh.
People be doing that.
Facts.
I did that once. It was disgusting.
Yeah, I had to do that as a kid a couple times.
You guys should be put down. Verbally, not like
Facts.
not like euthanized.
I mean, but what if
But if
someone
it
likes
gets to
that
that
kind
point.
of thing?
yeah.
I mean, okay, let's continue with the game. So you guys end up going to the market stalls at the front of town. You get some gyros. There's some fucking kebabs and shit from like some real fresh meat.
We're in Athens.
Yeah, you're in basically Athens. And Quentin is kind of like big anxiety moment. You can feel that he is like, you know, around a bunch of people for the first time after being stuck in like a 4x4 room for 3 years. And he was very personable to the point where he would, you know, get too comfortable with people and start like trying to fight them back in the day. So this is a very different Quentin. He's very like tame.
It's okay. It's all right. It's gonna be okay.
Oh, all right. I. It's a lot.
Yeah, it's okay to not feel okay.
And he that like rings in his head, and he's just like, right. It's okay. Yeah, that doesn't feel right. I'm not gonna lie. Growing up, everyone was like, "Yo, bro, you can't be doing this shit. You can't be freaking out in public in front of people."
Well, I mean, if that's how you have to cope.
Blunt's like,
Freaking out.
I do that all the time, and he like gives him like a firm slap on the back.
And you watch as his vulnerability like wanes from that, and he just like you notice, Isaac, that is the look of like anger on his face after that,
He's gonna kill me too.
and he's just
I mean, he's innocent. Or well, he's not.
I was gonna say that I was like out getting food and I seem really happy. I'm like, oh yeah, that's good.
yeah.
I'm like all excited.
And then you see him like stifling his anger from being slapped, and like also tears from what Glitches like told him it's okay to be anxious, and he's just like, there's a lot of mixed messages happening right now. I'm trying to be, let's just be like that. And he points at Isaac.
I'm dancing with corn dogs in
And-
between my fingers
yeah,
as I'm
like-
walking back.
And you notice he pulls out like 300 gold from the bag. He's like, yeah, I had a
Earned this
lot.
in prison.
No, I had a lot of money when they took me in. So like, I mean, shit. I'm gonna. Do y'all have any like pocket dimension things or anything I can hop into?
Can you buy me a pretzel?
I have this
I'll buy you a
bag of
pretzel,
stale chips.
Could I jump in a bag? You think?
You could put the money in there.
Oh, I mean, I was just. I'm gonna looking for a place to get changed real quick.
No.
Get changed?
Yeah, it would help. Yeah, I have clothes in my bag, and he like holds up this bag, and he that has like his gold and shit.
Thought you meant like change for your money.
Hey, you don't have to
Oh.
change who you are.
I mean,
Dude, be yourself,
Well,
man.
he just like holds it up, and after all of these, after all of this, and he's just like, so where can I change?
I mean, we could like hold up a towel in an
We can all
alley.
stand around you in a
You could
circle.
find a
Yeah.
bathroom.
you guys go to like an alley, and you're like blocking it off, like it's in between two like Anthropican houses. You guys are blocking him off. It's like gym class, like holding up like your guys' cape and shit. And you watch, and he comes out, and he's wearing this like fucking dope ass armor. It like looks like a mixture of like a bard and like a barbarian's armor, where it has like this nice like weave and like woven cloth on it, but then he has like this like fucking pauldrons and like almost like I was gonna say like biker gear shit over it, but it's like this like armor that has like a lot of like straps that is like strapped to his bard like outfit. He has like this like flowing cape. He has like a feathered hat, and like these like loose baggy pants that are tucked into like what look like the top of boots, but they allow his like halfling feet to be just fully free, so he can like wiggle them out in like the grass and everything. And he has like a little pipe with him, and he like cracks his knuckles, and he's like, oh, that's so much better. All right, back to the food, let's go. And he's like starting to run, and you see like now he's feeling a bit more confident and more like himself, not all the way, but he gets that, and then he starts doing a little dance with the corn dogs, and he's like, it's the corn dog dance, mate. Yeah, you fucking like it, don't you?
Blunt's just like looking like he's looking around like the fuck.
and you can tell like he's overcompensating, like he doesn't know how to act right now, so he's just like being a little wild.
Isaac is just, he's not catching on at all, and he's like, ooh, yes, I love this.
Yes,
I love this
dancing,
new Quentin.
dancing.
Yes.
I am Quentin Taylor. I am dancing.
He's just stating what he's doing.
Yeah. And as Quentin is overcompensating and Isaac is misreading the situation, a glitch. You get a message in your head. You hear the voice of the one, the only Hugo Moonscar. And he says, all right, little one. We are going to depart for Carathuan tomorrow afternoon, unfortunately. I've got a tight schedule. Be prepared at noon tomorrow in the Willow District. I'll meet you there, and we will depart post-haste.
I can send him a message back, right?
You can reply to this message.
Am I limited by words?
I guess he wasn't, so no, you don't have to be.
I was gonna say I wouldn't know if I was either way. I don't have the message bell. I don't think. Hi Hugo, it's Glitch. Yeah, I'm just hanging out with the guys. Yeah, I'll be there. All right, tell Tulip I said hi.
And he can't respond to it, but you feel that he received the message, and it was received warmly. And then your hearing kind of like tinnitus style comes back to you as Quentin is now crying with Isaac and Blint. He's like, I don't know what's fucking going on. I'm feeling a lot of things. I'm like sad, and then he's telling me it's okay, and I'm like, no one's ever fucking said that before, brother. And then you're like, this guy's been so fucking nice to me. We almost fought when I was in the clink, and then that's fucking complicated, mate. I was like, we're fucking working on it, and that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm messy, aren't I? I'm getting real messy.
Do you have
A little bit,
Q-tips?
yeah.
I've got Q-tips. What?
Do you have Q-tips?
I might. And he opens the bag and he's going through it and he's like, let me roll for Q-tip.
Okay.
He does not have any Q-tips.
Damn.
He's I'm all out. Why?
Glitch just sticks his finger in his ear and he starts ringing it back and forth.
It feels crazy. You never were able to do, like, it never felt like anything before, but now you're like, you're like clicking and popping your own ear and to the point where it sounds like audio issues. He's like, all right, I'm at your behest. I don't want to be a pest. Like, where are we going? What are we doing? I think we should go to a tavern maybe and hang out.
Oh, Hugo contacted me and said that we're going to the Willow District tomorrow so that we can leave to go to Carathuan.
Oh yes, I meant to ask you, Quentin. We are all going to Carathuan for our dear friend Glitch here to retrieve a ship of his.
And he like,
Are you interested?
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've kind of been freaking out about my next steps, so I think that'd be good.
Oh, yeah,
I mean-
it'll be good.
You blokes will have me.
Of course.
Sure.
He gives you like a wonky thumbs up.
Yeah, dude.
Glitch is sitting there the whole time not looking, just like disassociated, doing the mup, mup.
It sounds like
mup.
this in your ear. You're just crinkling a bag of potato
And
chips.
he's just like, can anybody else hear?
Glitch has
What?
tinfoil eardrums.
Why are you guys talking so low?
What?
And then Blint starts moving his mouth like he's talking, but he's not saying anything. He's like,
I'm going deaf.
and then he looks at Quinn. He's like, "See, you could just do that type of stuff. That's fun."
And he's mouthing what type of stuff to you?
Yeah, we're both just mouthing words.
And then he slaps you on the back. He's like, I'm just fucking with you, kid.
My ears are fucked up.
Are they? And he goes, meh, mo, into your ear.
Don't do that.
No? Okay,
No.
all right, I won't. I'll respect you.
Blint grabs Glitch by his like little body, and he goes like right into his ear.
It's terrifying. Blint
like
has like
guttural
these
scream.
fucking big fangs and like big ass like sharp
There's like
rows of
spit
teeth.
coming out of his mouth. He's
the
like,
spittle gets on me.
It's like Shrek. Like,
yeah.
Thanks, Blint. I think I can hear now.
Oh, okay, cool.
What do you guys spend your day doing? It's like midday at this point. What are you doing with Quentin?
We go bowling.
You guys want to go bowling?
Yeah, we go medieval bowling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hell
so,
yeah.
So medieval bowling is done outside,
Cool.
and they just like paved like a specific like spot with like really like rudimentary asphalt, and they have like little chalk lines for like where the pins go, and they just like reuse the same pins. But there's like a couple lanes like near the dock district in Entropica, because bowling is an Entropica thing.
Nice.
And
Blint bowls overhand. He just like the balls are so small to him. He just picks up and goes, and just throws it like a pitch, and he gets strikes every time. He's like, this is pretty cool.
yeah, I won't have anyone roll for it unless you guys want to roll for how low the bowl. I would say, yeah, Blint, since this is from his hometown, he probably bowled a lot.
But he does it
But he
like
does
the
it the
complete
wrong
wrong way.
Yeah.
No one's ever corrected him in his whole life. He just is so large.
I mean, hey, you gonna correct him? You don't want to
Yeah,
encourage wrath?
he just like two hand over the head goes,
like a softball.
and it takes like one skip and knocks over all the pins every time.
There's like a dent in the asphalt. At this
Yeah,
point.
he's like ruining the lane.
And yeah, Quentin like seems like he's doing better as the night progresses. The Carathuan proposal really calmed him down, it seems.
Isaac turns away about like every half hour to drink the equivalent of a glass of wine.
Holy fuck.
Jesus.
Not every half hour.
Yeah,
Maybe.
like every hour.
Yeah.
And just maintaining the buzz.
Yeah.
And yeah, you guys spend the night, and at the end of the night he kind of goes, right, so if you guys are down, I kinda wanna, say one last fuck you to the Shimmer Lake, if that's cool.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay.
And he looks at you dead seriously and he goes, I'm gonna piss in the Shimmer Lake.
Isn't
We'll do it too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You'll piss with
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
All right, brother. And he like punches you in your side because he can't like reach your fucking
He's
shoulder.
like, ow.
Glitch gets the wrong message and decks Blint in the leg. He gives him a Charlie horse.
It's like, oh, Glitch.
Quentin is way
God.
too excited, and
You
he's
don't
like,
know.
he starts doing like the 1920s boxer, like,
Why I oughta.
yeah. And then he's like, I'd like to go piss in the shimmer lake now.
All right.
And as you guys are walking there, he like takes Isaac aside. He's like, so, we haven't really had a real conversation all day.
Very true.
Thank you for what you did.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you're one of my old friends, you know. Least I could do.
Be honest with me, mate. Did you do it because we're friends or because you felt bad?
Guess a bit of both.
Suppose they're not mutually exclusive.
No. But we've got some pissing to do, right?
Right, yeah, we've got piss. Yeah, none of this soft shit.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, and he like smacks you on the lower back and is like, all right, boys, I'll race you there, motherfuckers. And then he starts like Naruto running at the...
Blitz like, fuck yeah. He's like pounding the ground so hard.
And you guys went through the dock district and wrap around the like wall basically, and you jump down off the docks. It's kind of a far drop, but you guys are like adventurers. You're fine. And you watch as Quentin like drops and like loses his footing, and he goes for like the tuck and roll, but just flops. And then he like plays it off like he isn't hurt, but he's kind of hurt. He's like, yeah, right, yeah, no, I'm good. Sometimes you fall. What the fuck are you looking at?
Blint, wait for me. My legs are short.
It's like so far ahead of everybody.
Yeah, it's not a far drop for you at all because you're pretty fucking tall.
Yeah, he just slams down.
Isaac's out of breath.
Yeah.
Wait, Blint was running going, like he's just giggling like an idiot as you.
You guys fully pass like a couple people working in the docks. You're like, hey, what the fuck?
We're pissing in the lake.
Oh, they're pissing in the lake.
Classic.
Classic.
Never gets old.
Boy, do we love pissing in that lake. There's like people swimming in it.
All the dust that comes off the lake is just piss.
Yeah.
Old piss.
Yeah, why do you think they call it shimmer?
It's shimmering with the piss dancing across the
There's
water.
a sheen of piss that covers the water.
It somehow doesn't smell.
Smells beautiful.
But yeah, on this night with the moon hanging high, you guys all
We're also hanging.
you guys are hanging high,
We're hanging
low.
Facts.
Hanging low.
You guys drop Trow, and he is completely comfortable being buttoned, like with his ass out in front of you guys.
Oh, he like pulls his pants all the way down to his like ankles.
Yeah, like a kid.
And he holds the shirt up like a toddler.
Yes.
He pulls his shirt all the way up to his neck.
Yeah. He has to look down.
He's looking at his uncontrolled wang, just pissing.
And he's like making several grunts while he's doing it.
So he also does the old guy thing.
Yeah.
Where old guys are just like, ugh. Like if you use a
Yeah.
public bathroom with a bunch of old dudes, they're always like,
Oh, is that an old guy thing? I do that.
we're
Hey.
getting there. It's just a dad energy type thing.
Facts.
And you guys all piss.
Ooh, Isaac's standing too close on the edge of the water, and halfway through pissing, he slips in. he gets piss on himself.
He falls right where we're all pissing.
Quentin doesn't stop.
As I'm trying to get out, I accidentally go fully under.
Quentin, and like when you fully go under for a second, he starts like laughing his ass off to you guys, and then he like you breach the water again, and he like tries to act like he isn't laughing.
Blint will like crouch down and like hold his arm out
Yeah,
and like go to grab him.
Yeah, you grab
But he
him.
keeps
I'm
missing
like
it.
trying to, I'm clawing the grass, trying to get
But
out.
you're like you're not that far from my hand, but you're just struggling so hard.
Like,
Blint's
You got a
like, dude, come
fistful
on,
of
it's
mud."
fucking right here. Like,
I grab onto like the top of your hand, like not how you're supposed to grab onto it. Like I grab like this, like
Blint front flips into the water. Oh no! He's like,
You panic front flip.
he grips his hand where he's like, ow, and he like leans forward too far and just rolls into the water.
Which has like an inflatable like duck on him. He's like blowing it up, and he's like, "Don't worry, I'll save you."
you're blowing up arm floaties.
Yeah.
roll me a D10 for how long it takes you to blow it up.
We can't even piss in a lake.
You start getting lightheaded because you're using so much oxygen.
I got a 1.
Oh, that's perfect. And it takes you a minute to blow it up. You actually
Nice.
blow it up really quick. And yeah, you throw it in, and it wraps around Isaac.
Grab the flotation device.
Blint jumps on Isaac to get pulled out. He's like, oh my god! He like just jumps on his back.
You're on top of Isaac, like trying to hold yourself
Yeah, I'm
up.
like,
All the water's going in Isaac's mouth.
And piss. Roll me a percentile die for how much of it is piss.
Oh,
for how
God.
much of it is.
How much of the Shimmer Lake is actually piss?
And you had a lot to drink.
Facts.
Someone's pooping too, though.
There's definitely shit in here from fish. Or...
Oh, you said how much is piss?
Yeah, how much did you get?
97.
Entirely pissed.
It is almost all piss.
How is so much of this body of water pissed?
It's just this specific part because this is
Yeah.
where all the dock workers go piss.
They all piss in the same exact spot.
We cut to a different scene. There's 2 dock workers looking over at us. They're like, some guy pissing in this. There's some
Swimming
guy
in the-
swimming in the piss bank.
The piss bank.
The piss bank. That's now going to be on the map. I'm making that a location.
Good old piss bank.
I finally pull myself out.
Are they swimming in
Village people just walk from miles away to piss in this certain spot.
It's the,
It's a pilgrimage of piss.
yeah, it's a piss. I was trying to think of the word for
It's
it.
like a religious experience. So we get out.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you guys get out. I think in the meantime, when they were doing all of that, struggling to get out, he just kind of was like looking. He kept like looking at you, like giving you like the the white people smile, like the fucking Jim from The Office. Yeah.
Wait, so he did not try to help whatsoever.
Oh, he kept pissing on you guys.
Okay.
and,
As long as he did
and
something.
he was having a fucking blast doing it.
That's somehow better than just watching.
Yeah.
True.
He's just staring happily as we're drowning.
Which is like uncomfortable around him, so he's just not even making eye contact, but he knows that he's looking at him.
He just keeps doing it too. He doesn't
Yeah.
know what, because he also doesn't know what to do with you.
Yeah, Glitch is just comfortable with silence, so he's like, I'm not gonna pretend like I want to talk to him.
And you could tell he is not comfortable with silence. He's like, nice weather we're having, yeah.
No response.
Oh, you pulled out a duck. Oh, he's blowing it up. Okay. And he just like chuckles after he pissed on them, and then like it's just like chilling, just standing there. You guys get out. You're wrapped in the duck. You have the duck
Yeah.
around your waist.
Glitch has towels ready for them.
Oh,
It's embroidered with his initials.
that's fucking amazing.
It's got like GC and fancy writing.
That's so sick.
The towel is so small on Blint. He's like,
They're
oh,
tiny.
great, good. And it fits
It's
like
like
on
a-
his shoulder, barely.
It's like a hand
yeah.
towel to you.
Yeah, he's like, cool. Thanks. Thanks, buddy. And he's like one-handed, like using it to like dry off.
Are the towels white?
Yeah.
They're covered in yellow.
You can keep those.
All right. I almost called myself Quinn. Blint looks at Quinn and he's like, and he like smiles and he like runs over to him and he like picks him up. And he's like, we pissed in the lake.
He's, oh, I'm covered in your piss and my piss and everyone's piss. Because you're
Piss bros.
Piss
Piss
bros,
bros. He's like,
piss
he's
bros.
like holding him over his shoulder, like jumping up and down.
You take well to people of a smaller stature. I can see it.
And he just looks at him and is like, just walks away. He just smiles at him.
I feel like Quentin has been all day doing the dad thing of making everything way too sentimental, and then feeling bad that
Like
he's
a
like making it.
divorced
Yeah,
father.
like he's like, it's awkward to be
When
around
your
him.
dad takes you to Chili's, he's like, Chili's, huh?
And he's
Yeah.
like,
Dad, don't
"We're
make it.
just
Don't
at
make it a
Chili's,
thing.
Dad."
Dad, we're just out to eat. He's like,
Yeah, you remember the
Chili's.
last time we came here? You were so little.
Yeah,
You're like,
that
"No, I
shit.
don't. I was 3. He's like, yeah, you were. You were 3.
He goes, back when you used to like me.
Holy fuck!
Back when your mom wanted to fuck me still. Anyways, are we getting the onion rings or
Are we getting nuggies? What's up?
are we getting nuggies or what's going on?
The onion bloom.
The blooming onion.
And as you guys are walking, that's so funny that happened. Because as you're walking back to the Eye of the Villa, like to drop Blint off for bed, and Glitch, where have you been staying?
At the Eye of the Villa. With
At the Eye of
everybody.
the Villa with them.
Yeah, I was
'Cause
staying with
I
them.
imagine Isaac was. Where were you staying?
In the palace.
That's what I thought. So, you get a message as you're dropping the boys off back at the Eye of the Villa. Quentin is like, I probably shouldn't stay there, so I'm just gonna.
Want to stay in the castle?
Oh, I mean, can't say no to that shit, mate.
True.
All right. And as you're walking back, dropping the boys off, you get a message from Sora saying, meet me in your room.
Whoa.
And that's it.
Oogie!
And you're covered in piss.
You smell terrible.
Oh, yeah.
And he like notices that you check out for a second, and he's like, what just happened? You have a fucking heart palpitation.
Yes. But also,
Yeah.
I've got a date tonight in my room.
Oh. Well, that's gonna be interesting with how you smell right now, mate.
Yeah.
You want to do something about it? I mean, we could fucking. Is there a place we could stop?
I don't know. A lot of the places I go have many alcoholic drinks.
Oh, that's fair. Well, I mean, if your date doesn't give a shit about you changing, then it doesn't matter, right?
Actually, yeah, let's take a shower somewhere. I go to the florist.
Okay, so you go in there. He's like, I don't know what's down there.
There's drugs and alcohol and sex and...
Rad. I'm gonna stay up here with Mary, and we're just gonna vibe out.
We're not with them anymore, right?
No, you guys are back at the inn.
Okay.
And
I just take a quick shower.
Take a quick shower, come back out, and you and Quentin have a silent walk. Like a solemn walk, I'll say.
Hmm.
Making small talk as he's going to the palace for the first time. Back at the Eye of the Villa, what do you guys do to end out the night? It's like about like 10, 11 right now, so it's pretty late for the people of Crescent City.
Blint goes to the bar and sits down. He's like, wait, what's the guy's name again?
Orem.
Orem. He's like soaking wet. And, like his like feet are like like as he walks up to the bar, he sits down, disgusting those around him, and he's like, Orem, give me something strong, just some like a throwback.
He's like, all right, I got something for you. This is Loxian whiskey.
All right, sounds fancy. I like it.
It's double proof, so it'll be strong as shit. Also, I need to say, I'm used to you smelling like something now. When you walk in here, it's weird if you smell good.
Yeah, I just thought about it while you were talking. Like, you know how a petting zoo smells? That's how Blint smells. You know how, like, when you're at a petting zoo, the animals have, like, the little, like, bedding, like the...
He smells like hay.
Like, yeah, like you know, like
hay
the
and
like the
manure.
animals will have, like, hay stuck to them because they're, like, laying down. Like, he kind of has that. Like, he just has, like, grass on him a little bit at all times and smells like a petting zoo.
Every
'Cause
time
he's like
you
a
look,
big furry creature.
every time you look over at Glitch, he's making like a he knows you smell bad and he thinks it's disgusting. He's not saying anything about it, but he's not like he's looking at you, being like, ew.
He's disapproving.
Yeah, like, oh, gross.
That's
Blint
so funny.
just is like so oblivious. Because he like
I
kind
don't
of
know why he's making that.
he kind of like
face.
doesn't really prioritize hygiene at all. So he just like doesn't give a fuck. He's like, all right, let me get this thing into the old tummy.
It burns like
Whoa.
a motherfucker.
Holy shit!
Yeah, you get
Give me
that.
another one.
Oh, okay. All right. And he like coming on up, pours it. He gives you a double.
Ow!
Yeah, there's.
He's like banging, like he's banging the bar.
Yeah, they call that
that's
the
good.
firebrand.
Blinn,
I like that.
Blinn,
Huh? What?
have you ever been to
Huh?
a bathhouse before?
What are you trying to say?
Well, I'm just saying, hygiene is important.
I mean, I grew up on a farm. I'm
Oh,
used
I
to
can
being a little
tell.
dirty. What are you saying? And he's getting like aggressive. What do you mean by that?
Already getting.
You
a
don't
buzz.
need to bathe. You don't understand what it's like.
Well, I'm just saying, now that I can smell, I think that you should prioritize taking care of yourself more.
Blint just goes,
Hey, buddy, it's okay.
you're right.
It's not reflective of who you are as a person. It's just
I
good to
just
take
don't-
care of
I just
yourself.
stopped caring so long ago, and like, I've been riding the high of just being a hero and the big furry guy. Oh look, he's here, everybody. He's gonna make us laugh.
That was only like 2 weeks ago.
I know, but I got on the rise and I just stopped.
You smelled like you hadn't showered since the moment I met you, like long before
I
that.
haven't, and that's the problem. I was actually
We're
like
gonna-
this long before this whole journey
We're
began.
gonna visit a bathhouse tomorrow together.
A what?
It's
How do you say it?
a bathhouse.
I've taken like 4 baths in my life, probably.
Mm.
A Bethus?
A Bethus? I don't know what that is, but okay. I'll try one of your new age techniques. I'm kind of nervous though. I've never been to that before. I don't know.
It's okay. I've never been to one either.
Are you gonna help me?
No,
Are you gonna bathe me?
no,
Are you gonna wash me down?
Are you gonna rinse me?
no. Probably not. That's not my
Well-
function.
What are you gonna do? You don't need to take baths.
No, I might clean myself.
You'll get rusty.
I'll be fine.
Okay. Well, we can try it. But I'm nervous and I'm not gonna like it.
Oh, I think that you'll like it. It's very relaxing.
All right. Well, it'll sober me up. We run
Probably.
some
Yeah.
hot water and
Well, do you plan on drinking first thing in the morning?
yeah. I plan on drinking through the night and crying myself to sleep.
Have you ever heard of journaling before?
You're telling me a lot of new things, and I just would prefer not to be knowing anything that I don't already know.
You know what? Maybe ignorance is bliss is better in your case.
So now I'm ignorant. And he like fully turns.
Orem's been here the whole time, just watching, like
Yeah, he's standing right there.
awkwardly polishing the bar.
Orem, can I ask you a question, my friend?
Yeah, what's up, my man?
And he like sort of throws up in his mouth a little bit. Have you ever... Look at me. Are you looking at me?
I'm
He's
looking
not
right-
looking at him
I'm
either.
looking
He's
right
not.
at-
He's not looking at Orem at all.
You're looking
Are you
away
looking at
from
me?
dude.
Are you looking at me? Have you ever heard of a bathhouse?
Yes.
Do you go to those?
Like, at least like every other day.
Wow. So what are you doing tomorrow? You want to come to a bathhouse
Yeah,
with us?
I'll come to the bathhouse with you
Glitch
guys.
is gonna wash me.
No, I don't think I agreed on that.
Nah, he said he's like, I'm gonna bathe you.
I think
And
I
said,
heard.
Okay.
I think I heard that. You know.
It's just where I'm from. We just didn't do that. We were just outside so much we became one with the earth. We bathe maybe once or twice a year, just
Are you
to
sure
prevent
that,
disease.
Orem is was joking around with the glitch thing, and then he it drops, and he's just like shocked. He's like, that can't be healthy, man.
Do you think it's everyone that you live with, or is it just like a you thing, and you've never really talked about it? Where's Crudgelin at?
Crutch is like, do you want to go into his room?
No,
Is
I
he
don't-
there?
He's got a room here. Yeah, he's got a room here.
No, we
Yeah,
don't
yeah, I go find Crudge. I barge into his room.
You barge into his room. He's journaling with his feet up in the air, like
He's kicking his
tummy on his bed, big halfling feet.
Yes.
He's so little.
And
Dude.
he immediately like looks up, sees you. There's like a brief like sitcom second of him like, and then he like takes the journal, he throws it across the room. He's
Whips it against the wall.
and then he starts pretending he was doing push-ups. He's like, "What's up, man? How's it going?"
Crudge, does everyone from where you're from not bathe, or is that just like a Blint thing?
And Blint like bursts in the room behind him and like pushes the door aside. He's like, "And you tell him the truth." And he like stumbles a few feet into the room.
And you see he's been put in this awkward position of like he has to like he's been lying to his best friend.
This is an ongoing problem.
and his face turns like bright red, and he's like, "I mean, buddy, you're Blit. You know, you're a solid dude."
And he goes, he starts crying.
No,
You tell me right fucking now.
Yeah, everyone's been showering. Like everyone bathes. Like often.
He like turns away. He's like,
I didn't want to make
"Why'd
you
you do
feel
this
bad.
to me?
I didn't want to make you feel bad.
"Why did you put me in this situation?
I mean, you could have bathed.
No one ever told me that this was important.
Hey,
Where did you think we went every morning?
Blint.
I thought you guys were just going to the store or something.
And then, like they clean us off at the store.
I didn't know you were getting clean.
What?
I thought you were just going out."
Hey, Crudge, you're a bad friend for lying, and Blint,
Yeah, fuck you.
it's okay.
Oh.
Your value is not determined by how you smell, but it is important to take care of yourself.
Crudge is next to him with his hands in like a prayer thing, and he's like, "Exactly. It's okay."
Hey, you stay out of this. You lied to him.
Yeah, you stay out of this. And he like looks behind him.
And Blint's like, "You know what, guys? When it comes to the both of you," and he like throws his hands up to the door frames and he just falls backwards and it's like falls asleep.
Do you want to help B take him to his room?
Glitch doesn't look at Crudgeland, steps over Blint's body, like steps on him to get over him, and without looking back just goes, "Crudge, can you take care of him?"
And Crudge like shrugs and goes, "Fuck me." And then we'll zoom out on that.
That lasted so long. That was so-
No, that was great. So we zoom out back to you and Quentin crossing the bridge from the Red Maple to the Silver Spire districts. And he's just soaking it all in. He's like, kind of wild.
Oh yeah, it's pretty crazy here.
Yeah, I didn't get to see him. But, you know, it's...
Better late than never, you know?
Yeah, even if it's a couple years, I mean, look, we're a bunch of, you know, old dogs, mate, yeah. What's a couple years? I'm still spry, I'm still sturdy.
True, look at you. You're running around like a madman today.
Hey, I can't wait to get up to some more shit. Do some shenanigans.
I agree. It'd be wild.
You,
Back on the road.
Question. You still, playing?
No, I haven't touched the old thing in probably like 11 years. I
Damn.
think.
I guess you don't need to when you've got a source of income. But,
Yeah.
I mean, that's a fucking shame, mate. You were so good.
Yeah, you know, used to love music.
Not so much anymore.
I don't know.
I mean, that's fair. You know, last I heard, you know, some of us fell off it.
Well, suppose we all have to move on at some point.
I mean, you know, you don't have to. You still fuck around with it. I know Kalaya was teaching kids. I mean, this was fucking 11 years ago or something like that, but she was teaching some kids piano lessons and such. I think, Gail still drums. That old fuck.
Isaac is just silent while, like, processing it.
He's doing that for, like, the friends who haven't spoken in a while, so he's just talking about the people that you mutually know.
Yeah.
thing. And he also like senses that you're like quiet, so he just like lets it happen. And he's just like, right. I haven't been laid in 3 years.
That sucks.
And maybe I'll meet a baddie on the road.
Oh, yeah, perhaps. Perhaps. It's very likely.
It happens, you know? You're travelling, you meet a damsel in distress. She's stuck in a tower. You got to save her. She's a princess. Next thing you know, you're a king.
Tale as old as time.
These things happen. It is a fact.
He's got the main character's syndrome.
yeah. He just goes, damn. And just looks off.
Alright, well, we're right here.
Oh.
And I point at the fucking main gate door.
And he's like, I'm good to go in here.
Yeah, probably, I don't know.
Mm.
And just open the door and walk in.
And you guys, you enter the castle, and he's just awestruck. And you take the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
You step on the silver moon on the fucking ornate elevator, and
I'm like, watch this part.
And you do it, and he goes, no fucking way, no fucking way. This is fucking crazy.
Wish they had this back at Salametto's.
Oh Christ, man!
Remember when we had to set up all the play equipment?
Dude, oh my fucking god!
4 flights of stairs.
4 flights. They made us fucking move a couch.
Oh my god!
Like,
I
who
mean,
needs
how
a
many
cou-
people had sex on that couch?
I mean, that was a disgusting.
Like
couch.
every actor I know
Yeah,
had sex on that couch.
it's crazy because you would ask someone and they'd be like, yeah, but I did it with them, and then you're like, oh, they did it with me, and then you'd be
Oh
like,
my
that's just crazy.
God. Take me back.
Oh my god, the good old days, mate. Good old days.
True.
I really thought you were gonna be a play coordinator, a manager.
Oh really?
I mean, you had a way of talking to people. It was a little. You just seemed so chill about it.
Can't say I didn't think about it, but I don't know. Isaac was like about to say something, but then he like kind of like stops himself.
And he notices that, and just like he watches, he pivots to talking about something else, and he's just like, originally thought you came here to, teach at Salameadows U, but it's a fucking shit school. It's not for us, mate. It's not for us.
Got here and it was just a total shit show.
I don't even know how you graduate from that fucking place.
Honestly, not a single musician in there knows any lick of anything they're
Fuck.
talking about.
You think they know jazz like we know jazz, mate?
You got to be on the road. Jazz isn't taught.
No, mate. You gotta fucking feel it.
All right, well,
Oh yeah, we're here.
yeah, I stop at like a room like right next to Isaac's.
All right. And he just like goes in. He like goes in the doorway, and he's like stretches, and he's like, I'm gonna sleep in an actual fucking bed.
It's exciting.
And he just like punches you on the leg, and he's like, keep it down, okay?
All right, I will.
I'll try to keep the snoring down. He's like rubbing his chest, and he's like, all right, mate. Alone again. And he's just trying to compensate at this point. And you are left to the doorway of your room, and you're just waiting at the doorway, and you just enter. You open the door, cross the threshold, and Sora is wearing. You rarely see her not wearing her like imperial garb, her like official like chest plate with like the deep neckline, like white and baby blue like sash that she has and stuff, or dress I mean. And she is not wearing the crown. She is not wearing her outfit. She's wearing like common clothes. Like she is wearing like, just like a simple like tunic. It is very nice.
Mm-hmm.
But just a simple tunic and like house slippers and like cozy like silk pajama pants. And in fact the whole thing is like silk, but besides the loafers. And she is just her hair's down. It's not anything fancy. She's not wearing any makeup or anything. She's like, Isaac, why are you wet?
Man, long story.
Did you take a bath before this?
Yeah, I took a shower. I fell in the Shimmer Lake around
Oh.
the docks.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Not at the piss bank.
Yeah, at the piss bank. Yes, I fell in the
Oh.
piss bank. I love that it was 97% piss.
That is an insane number. Like, that is... The dice are telling their story, man.
All right, continue.
And she goes, well, I mean, I guess even better. Come lay with me. And she this is very
Isaac's
casual.
freaking out.
She's like laying down, like on her back in your bed, and you just go,
Mm-hmm.
you just go lay next to her. She's like on her back and like looking up at like the, okay, and on her back, like looking up at the like, what the fuck is that called? That you have like drapery over your bed,
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing, like the rich people fucking, what's that called?
I don't
The
even
bed
know.
curtain.
The bed curtain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh.
Just like looking at the bed curtain and like all the imperfections on the walls and stuff with the paint and like the ceiling. And she's like, we have known each other for so long. It's brown. And she's like, yeah, I mean, it's kind of... Time moves differently for me. Being an elf, I can't imagine how it must have felt all 11 years of being here for you. For me, it feels so quick. And that is... And she, like, looks at you, like, turns her face and, like, looks at you. It's like, that's a shame that it was quick for me. But... Anyways, how's your friend doing? How's Quentin?
He's doing all right. Had to do a bit of adjusting, but I think we loosened him up a bit today.
Good. I'm sure it'll take time.
Yes, definitely.
That pond was a pompous asshole.
Yeah. Jesus.
He literally came in with nothing and assumed he would just win.
I was surprised. I thought I was going to be met with like way more resistance.
I fully expected a whole case against Quentin, but I think he just assumed you had no case. I mean,
Fair.
he did know that you were going to represent him. I'm sure Oberyn told him, and that probably gave him some confidence.
Oh, yes, I'm sure.
But you did a really good job. I would love someday, no pressure, to know how you two really know each other. But it's almost fun. It's almost fun for me not knowing. I can assume the strangest possible outcome and just run with it.
I'll leave it to your imagination for now.
I thought you might.
I'm a man of mystery.
Yes, yes you are. Can I be frank with you?
Of course.
When I first met you, I thought you were a self-obsessed, deluded blowhard. I thought surely he won't last a season in these halls, and then all the guests started to love you, and Oberyn started to love you, and then I started to get an idea of why they feel this way. I became intrigued by you. You've got something inside that knows loss, holds guilt behind your eyes like a smoke that hangs, and pain. That is something I haven't seen in anyone besides myself until that moment. I felt like I knew you. But in reality, I mean, we don't really know each other, do we? And back on the mysterious thing, it is so infuriating. So infuriatingly attractive. I don't expect you to react or don't just think about it. That I just didn't want you to leave before I told you.
I kiss her.
You
Yes, I kiss her.
And you guys kiss, and we will zoom out on that.
Oh my god, you're such a good kisser. I like putting my mouth on yours.
Wow, Queen Shora, you're a really good kisser. when my mouth touched yours, that was like crazy.
I love French kissing you.
I love being friends and kissing, right?
I love being solely friends and kissing you.
You're such a good friend. I love kissing you.
Oh my god.
I like that part where you moved my hand to your butt because we're such good friends.
Mm-hmm.
What would you do if I was there right now?
So, like, when you leave
Sending
this
her
room,
sending
is this
spells?
all over?
Yeah.
Is this all over?
That's really deep, kind of.
So when you leave, is this it for us?
No, baby.
This is forever.
No, baby. We're meant to be together.
Baby, we're forever.
Baby, we're forever. Baby, we're meant to be.
You sound like Marge Simpson.
Okay.
Oh, homie.
That was fucking good.
I'll be your homie.
Oh shit.
Brothers in warmth.
He domed me. He Homer my Simpson
Facts.
till I barred out.
Domer my Simpson.
Okay. The sun rises on your last day in Crescent City. Blint, you found your way somehow to your room. And you find an exhausted Crudgeland sleeping on the floor.
I want to picture
Sweaty.
Blint's bed is like really small. So he like hangs off, like it only fits like his torso pretty much to like the back of his thighs. Like he's so big.
Your back is fucked because you're just arching
Yeah,
your
like,
back
like
to
his
lay on your
hands
bed.
just like hang off the sides.
Yeah. I picture Crudge is sleeping at your feet then.
On the
Like a
floor.
dog. Yeah. He seemed so exhausted from moving you into the room.
How did he even get me in there?
It took him probably all night. And yeah, you wake up and Glitch is
Glitches in bathrobes and slippers, drinking a cup of coffee.
and Orem is also, you gave Orem a bathrobe, so he's in a bathrobe that is very similar to Glitch's and is like, he's like, all right, man, rise or shine. Rise and shine.
Glitch is in like a mini kimono, like the same one that Isaac wore in the first episode.
Yes.
Call
That's so sick. That's fucking rad.
Wait, are they in my room or they're just
They're
in their
like
own rooms?
they're like right outside. You can like see outside. Crudge didn't close the door.
Oh.
Crudge is Glitch's Derek.
Facts.
Even
You
though
guys hate each other?
Yeah.
Even though Glitch came after.
They're rival small people.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There can only be one small being.
No, he views it as there can only be one of your best friend.
Aw.
He's just afraid he's gonna be replaced.
It's like when your dog smells another dog on you. It's like, what the fuck,
Is
dude?
there another short little guy on you?
Is there another Labradoodle in your life?
Are you going to see other friends?
Are you going to see other little guys?
So when were you planning on telling me you have other friends?
And yeah, you wake up, not startling Crudge at all. He is zongs, and Orem and Glitch take you to a bathhouse. I will say that it was closed when you wanted to go at like 10 or whatever.
Yeah.
So you went to the Fawn's Flora. But you guys go to a bathhouse, or them two go to with Orem to a bathhouse, and How was your guys' experience at this bathhouse? It is, it's like stereotypical like Greek type bathhouse. It's just like a lot of pools of like small like maybe like 10 by 10 pools with like piping hot water that's constantly refilled every like half an hour, and you have random mages like casting like heat water like fire spells underwater to keep it nice and warm and bubbly, and there are private rooms if you wanted to get a private room. It's up to. We'll say Orem is like, yeah, there's private rooms if you guys want to do that, but
Yeah, I really I don't want to be around people for this.
okay.
Which is like washing himself, being like, you have to do this, Blint.
It's like very like gingerly like rubbing his arms.
Oh no, you want to get in there. Blint or Glitch grabs like a shop broom type thing and is scrubbing him down like he's a giant wild animal.
Like how
Blint's
they
like,
scrub elephants.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. I get it now.
And he starts scratching your back, and it feels so fucking good.
Oh, whoa.
He's kicking his leg.
He's like, oh.
And Orem's just like absolutely vibing out in like his own little like Witcher tub. Like, you know, on The Witcher they have like personal bathtubs that are just like made of wood and like a wrought iron like barrel type thing like wrapped around it. He's just like chilling in there, and he's just like vibing out. He has like cucumbers on his eyes, and like his scales are like fucking shining in the little low light that's in here. And he's like, "Oh my god, I barely recognize you, man. You look clean."
His hair is like perfect now.
Yeah,
Like the
it's
actual like
poofy.
human hair part of his head is like so wavy and like movie star like, and his fur is like shining.
And you look fucking great. You can like actually make out more like features of your face.
He's like,
Like it probably like you guys probably assume. Or yeah,
he's
Orem's
like a movie star smile. He's like,
your teeth are white as fuck.
yeah, for some reason.
He's like, I'm not gonna lie, like you just had so much like mud on your face that I thought your hair went all the way up your face, but it doesn't.
Yeah, I actually kind of forgot. I just was how I was for so long. I'm just feels good.
Yeah, I mean, and you're about to have a fucking adventure too.
Yeah,
So it's good to start into clean slate.
I just can't get dirty anymore.
I mean, it's
Again,
inevitable.
ever again.
Okay, I think you're taking away the wrong thing.
I
from
can
this.
never get dirty again. This is my one bath for the year. He still doesn't understand. Like,
Yeah.
you can just do this whatever you want.
I gotta savor all the cleanness I have
Yeah.
right now.
I just feel so clean. I can never get dirty again.
No, we're gonna shower again.
I don't like that. He just does not understand. Like, this is just a normal thing people do.
But yeah, you guys spend the time. Glitch, you notice that you like kind of have like rust resistance. Like if you believe that if you got wet, you would not rust.
Yeah, I mean, I figured.
You got that fucking you've been affirmed in your brain. You're like, man, I can't fucking rust. God damn.
Which has like iron skin and it's heating up like a metal pot over a fire.
You like got a whistle. It's whistling.
Yeah.
You open your mouth. You have to plug your nose, or else it whistles. And yeah, you guys spend like the morning just showering, and we pan to a knock on your door, Isaac.
Yeah.
Oi, mate, you in there?
Oh yeah, 1 second.
And the queen has left, but there's a note.
Isaac, for a second, thinks he dreamt it. He's like, oh, fuck.
And then you look over, and there's like this perfect calligraphy script that says Isaac, and a note, and it says, "Don't open until on the road."
Whoa.
I just smile and start getting dressed.
And you get dressed and open the door for Quentin. He looks so refreshed. Any eye bags or like signs of his time in Grimwater has been like damn near erased by the absolute luxurious bed he
Yeah.
spent his night in. And he goes, Mate, you just missed it, but the biggest asshole I've ever seen tried to give me a matcha.
Oh my fucking god.
What the fuck's about that? Who is that?
Dude, I have no fucking idea.
He's even dressed-
from Salametto's University. He has to be.
Of course. I mean, yeah, he dresses like he's doing cosplay of you. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck's that?
First thing I fucking noticed, yeah.
I've been pretty good about keeping it low, like even keel. But I wanted to knock his fucking head off.
Dude, like, and did you see what he had at his fucking waist?
Oh, the
Bongos?
fucking bongos.
The fucking bongos?
Most pretentious fucking instrument to
Like-
play.
What? Dude, it's fucking embarrassing.
Like,
Jesus. But that's besides the point.
Yeah.
We should get packed and get ready and head out. Fucking Derek on a fucking road.
his name's fucking Derek.
Derek. No, it's Derek.
He's silent. He's like, yeah, I'll fucking throw him down the stairs if you want me to, mate.
Throw him down the stairs.
Might have to. Let's do it.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
Um,
All right, yeah. And
Yeah.
you guys make your way, and as you're making your way, it occurs to you, you have some items at Joe's asshole
Oh, yeah.
that were left. Tulip said she bought you guys something, and Joe said he got you guys something.
Shout out to Tulip and Joe.
For real. And you guys, I'm sure you meet up with the dudes at the Eye of the Villa and let them know that there's...
I want to say goodbye to Oberon.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Well, we can just say that I said goodbye to him. Like, we don't have to if you don't want to.
I was going to have them all meet you at the district.
Oh, okay.
So you, like, tell Oberon that you're, like, heading to the Willow District. He's like, I'll meet you there.
Okay.
And, like, he's like, I'll tell Tulip as well.
We meet up with the boys.
Yeah, you meet up with the boys, and you guys make your way to Joe's asshole in the Market District right before the docks. And so, just for posterity's sake, on mic, Blint's Morningstar is a +1 magic item. Your guys' armor is a +1 magic item. And they're all imbued with the glow dust of the Shimmer Lake, which is very fun. Like, I wrote this before I knew it was going to be the piss bank and all this shit. But it's imbued with the glow dust, which is not piss. I need to state that it's not piss.
It is canonically not piss.
There is piss in the water, so there's probably a little bit of piss in it, but it's magic piss nonetheless.
Facts.
You guys walk into Joe's asshole, and you guys received 1,200 gold as Heroes of the Realm. That was your bonus. You're basically adventurer's starting bonus.
Nice.
And
Or signing bonus.
yeah,
Should I be the bookkeeper of it all?
it's up to you.
Or do we want to split it?
You can be the bookkeeper.
So you guys walk into Joe's asshole. This like cute little like shop. It's very ramshackle.
The cute little asshole.
Cute little asshole. It's right on the corner, like in the corner of the wall, like right by the docks. And it's kind of this like small shack. It's like maybe like 8 feet tall walls and maybe like 15 feet wide. Like, it's not very big.
Yeah.
It's shaped like a rectangle. Has a lot of like cloth drapery over it to make it look nicer. And Joe just often sits in there, that little goblin dude with the pudgy tummy and the like fantasy tracksuit. Always smoking a cigar or a joint. Fucking
joint.
Yeah, joint. And he's always chilling on like his stool right by the counter. He's not behind the counter, but he's always right by it, like right by the cash register. And you guys go in, and he's like, "Hey, holy shit, it's my fucking boys. How's it going?"
Joe!
How's the shop?
I was wondering when you fuckers was gonna come around. The shop's doing just right, and it's about to be doing even better with a few fucking people. Okay. He like struggles to reach around the bar or the counter. Like pulls 2 bags, or sorry, he pulls like 2 things out. One is a bag of holding. He goes, "It's on me, mate. You guys fucking did a thing for service for the city. This man's a constant fucking a customer of mine. And, you know, you mentioned your fucking weed farm where kindred spirits. This little dude, he fucking, the last time I saw him, you told me some wise shit. And it's changed my fucking outlook. Like, I'm gonna stop drinking. I'm not gonna stop smoking, but I'm gonna stop fucking drinking." And, yeah, he hands you a bag of holding. And he goes, "And, this is a gift from your Goliath friend. She said specifically for you, Glitch. I mean, it's for the whole party, it seems to be, but
Tulip's a sweetheart.
it's addressed to you. She's a fucking sweet lass. I'm gonna tell you that. And he has a platter, this like tray, and you see,
This is the best platter I've ever seen in my entire life.
and he laughs harder than you've heard anyone laugh, and he goes, holy fucking shit, man! It's not the platter. It's not the platter. It's the platter. You could have the fucking platter if you wanted. But he's like, no, it's these things. And he points at like these three, they look like little purple stones, but they have like a rune etched into them. And he goes, these are sending stones, but they need to be inlaid into something. So I was thinking I can inlay them into earrings, bracers, or just traditional stones, like the big rock-looking fuckers that usually is all they send in stones. But, free of charge, I was going to just inlay it into something more suitable to your guys' style.
And what do they do?
So sending stones it makes it so you guys can communicate with each other
Oh yeah, okay.
when you're not together.
Turn them into like little earpieces so we can do that thing that like the Secret Service does where they put their fingers up to their ears and they're like,
Let's
Fuck
do
yeah.
it.
Okay,
Yeah.
We
he'll
want
make
earpieces.
He like grabs like clay and like sticks them in your guys' ears to get molds. Isaac is a very like normal mold. Blintz is fucking big as shit and has like a lot more like intricate canal ways to it, almost like dog like. And then he does it to Glitch, and it's just like
tube.
yeah, it's just like a
Circle.
straight tube. It's just a circular tube. And he's like, oh, that's fucking easy for me. And then he goes back and like he's gone for maybe like I don't know 15 minutes. And he's like, you better not fucking steal nothing. I'm watching. I got fucking eyes everywhere. I swear it. And he sticks his head out. I actually swear to God, like, I got eyes everywhere in this joint. If you fucking try to steal anything, I will fucking kill you.
Blint like empties his pockets onto the counter. And he's
Come
like,
on, man.
yeah, don't.
That's
he just
very
walks
solid of you to do that, though.
He goes, and he just walks to the back of the store.
and he comes back out with all the earpieces, and he just gives you to each of them, and you guys have sending earpieces.
Good shit.
Blint starts his, goes. He goes,
You guys hear that in your head?
Isaac does it, and he's like,
good one.
You start clipping it, and you just like get really close to it.
I scream and but it starts clipping, so my fucking voice cuts out.
Yeah, it has like the Discord like fucking noise cancellation.
David, I do what Colin does. I'm like,
scream so loud that I can't hear
he's
it
like,
anymore.
he just cuts out because he's
so good.
screaming so loud.
I need to say I did not edit any of that. That was just Will being good at
I
that.
was gonna say, yeah, that was really good.
Do it again. Yeah, so
Glitch puts his fingers up to his ears and he has sunglasses on, and then he looks at Blint and he goes, "Get down, Mr. President," and he tackles him.
Joe just laughs his ass off and is like, that shit is never gonna get old, I promise you that.
Fuck no.
This guy loves watching people hurt themselves.
And yeah, so you guys this is a store. You guys can buy shit from here. I have a full list of things. If you want to use your gold now,
Is there Cheetos?
there is fantasy Cheetos, yeah.
I don't want them.
I just wanted to know if they were there.
What are some options?
Let me tell you. He goes, and yeah, if you guys want to buy anything, I got basic ass like adventuring items like rope, healing potions. I got some deals rocking on some healing potions if you need any. Just let me know. I got all the tools you can ask for: thieves, artisan, brewing, fucking shipkeeping tools. I got a lot of shit. But I got spell components too. In case you need, I know you got some. You guys got some spellcasters in the party. Yeah, I got common spellcasting components, but the big draw are these items right here. And he like presses a button on the back wall, and it like very slowly and shoddily starts turning around, and like it like scraping the floor.
He has to pull it to start to help it.
Yeah, he's like fucking no. And he pulls it and like slams shut, and he's like, I don't know if I'm gonna get that back open on the other side.
I just lost all those fucking books on the opposite side of that bookshelf.
They're absolutely fucking
Those are
destroyed.
Fell into the
Those are
void.
gone now.
Those are fucking gone.
He
And
doesn't know how to read.
yeah. And he goes, okay, so we got a deck of illusion, we got a pearl of power, we got boots of false tracks, candle of the deep, clockwork amulet, a mystery key, a vox seeker, paperbird box, and a ring of truth telling. Now that's gonna run you anywhere from $69 to $700. You know, I'll just say something you might want, and I can ring up the price for you. I mean, we can talk about it.
I'll go first. It's
Okay.
the candle of the deep.
Candle of the deep. So he goes, oh, the candle of the deep. It's gonna run you about 150 gold. It's common. Not as cool as it sounds. I'm gonna be honest. It's just not extinguished when you immerse it in water. It gives off light and heat like a normal candle. He's like, watch, and he lights it, and then he like dunks it in like a clear like like a Pyrex pot thing, and the candle's like normal. It's like lighting up the whole thing. It'll be about 150.
I was curious about the Pearl of Power and the Clockwork Amulet.
Well, Pearl of Power. Now that's something fucking crazy. Let me tell you, it's uncommon, so it's pretty it's hard to come by. While this pearl is on your person, you can use an action to speak its command word and regain one expended spell slot. If the expended slot is of 4th level or higher, the new slot is 3rd level. Once you have used the pearl, it can't be used again until the next dawn. That's gonna run you about 600.
Oof.
You know, it's a hot commodity. This is the last one of these.
True. It's only half of our shit, too.
And then you're interested in the Clockwork Amulet?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's something pretty fucking nuts too. Hang on, let me just identify real quick. And you see he like doesn't actually cast magic. He has like a little box, like an identify box that he like, it's just tiny. He like puts it in and he's like, it looks like it's built into the like counter.
Oh, I love it.
And
That's so cool.
he's like, it's a common item. This copper amulet contains tiny interlocking gears and is powered by magic from Mechanist, the plane of clockwork predictability. A creature that puts an ear to the amulet can hear faint ticking and whirring noises coming from within. When you make an attack roll while wearing the amulet, you can forego rolling the d20 to get a 10 on the die. Once used, this can't properly be used again until the next dawn.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good, yeah.
That could forego like disadvantage.
And that'll be about 200. All the common stuff is under, I think, it's around 200. 150 or 200. And I don't know what the fuck to do with this. I call it the mystery key. It's 69 gold.
Oh, I'll take it.
Okay. You take the mystery key. He's like, I have no fucking clue what this is. I throw it in, you identify it. Just says I can open a door. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's yours for 69.
Mr. Isaac,
Yes, Glitch?
can we get the Pearl of Power and the amulet?
Do you want both?
Yeah.
It'll run you about 800.
What's the ring of?
Truth telling?
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me just throw it in my identify box.
Why do you need a ring to tell you when you can and can't tell the truth?
Ooh.
Because I don't trust the people in the streets. I don't trust those closest to me.
While wearing this ring, you have advantage on wisdom and insight checks to determine whether someone is lying to you. So it just gives you advantage on insight checks if you think someone's bullshitting you.
Okay.
That is about 700, but I could be talked down.
It's a ring of truth, but it's a cock ring of truth.
Yeah, you wear it on your balls.
Yeah, it's adjustable. You know, you have to attune to it, so it changes with the wearer. The last guy was a cock ring.
So what
Who's
else?
lying to my nutsack?
You gonna lie to these nuts?
I could give you like the descriptions for every single thing if you want.
Could you just read it off again?
Deck of Illusion. I'll read the ones we didn't go into already.
Okay.
Deck of Illusion, Boots of False Tracking, Vox Seeker, and Paper Bird Box.
Could I hear about the last
Bird box.
Vox Seeker and Paper Bird Box.
Yeah. Well, let's just hear about all of them, actually.
I know the Deck of Illusions is you can pull a card,
And it's like a random
a
illusion.
random illusion that acts like the real thing, but it can't harm anybody.
Yeah.
It's pretty rad. And you get like a stack.
Yeah.
A Vox Seeker. This clockwork device resembles a metal crab the size of a dinner plate. Every action used to wind up the device allows it to operate for 1 minute to a maximum of 10 minutes. While operational, the item uses its accompanying Vox Seeker stat block. The automaton is under the DM's control. A Vox Seeker reduced to 0 hit points is destroyed. It's a tiny construct, basically, that can like crawl around and attack for you, and also
Could we use it to like retrieve stuff?
yeah, and it can climb shit. It can climb upside down on surfaces.
Ooh.
It has a voice lock feature onto like
Damn.
the newest voice or whatever voice you lock it onto. It's immune to blinded, charmed, deafened, exhaustion, frightened, paralyzed, petrified, and poison.
What does the voice lock feature do?
The Vox Seeker must move toward and attack the source of the nearest voice within 60 feet to it,
Oh.
to the exclusion of all other targets for as long as it remains operational. Has a pincer attack. It's a little guy. It's a little crab guy.
Huh.
And then the...
That's 700, you said?
I don't think so.
Oh.
That's 200.
Ooh.
Okay, so a paper bird, it's a box of paper birds, I should say, not paper bird box. He pulls out this, like, box that just looks like it has a bunch of little, like, square origami papers in it.
Mm-hmm.
And he so after you write a message of 50 words or fewer on this magic sheet of parchment and speak a creature's name, the parchment magically folds into a tiny paper bird and flies to the recipient whose name you uttered. The recipient must be on the same plane of existence as you, otherwise the bird turns into ash as it takes flight. The bird is an object that has 1 hit point, an armor class of 13, and a flying speed of 60 feet, a dexterity of whatever, holy shit. Is immune to poison and psychic. It travels within 5 feet of its intended recipient by its most direct route, whereupon it turns into a non-magical and inanimate sheet of parchment that can be unfolded only by the intended recipient. If the bird's hit points or speed is reduced to 0, it is otherwise immobilized and turns to ash. And there's 6 of them in here.
That's pretty cool.
And that is 600 because it's uncommon.
That's pricey.
I got some pricey shit in here, but you know it's all worth it. It's all useful. I mean, you could always come back and get more shit if you want. But there's also potions. I got greater and regular healing potions, and I'm doing deals on. It's 80 for 2 normal healing potions, 100 for 1 normal healing potion, and it is 360 for 2 greater healing potions, 450 for 1. Doing kind of a BOGO thing, but without the, off.
I kind of want potions, healing potions.
My man. Okay, so what are you guys doing with your money? Do you want to get more magic items? You got the mystery key, and that's it?
How much do we have left?
We have about, like, 1189 left or some shit like that.
A little bit less than that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck you, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, you're terrible at math, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever you
I
said's
bet.
probably wrong, but
I have no idea what it actually
It's because
is.
I don't succumb to the need of a fucking calculator like you plebeians.
You don't come, that's a problem.
Stop.
Not on mic, dude.
Stop, dude.
This dude doesn't jack off.
And
it shows.
Yeah.
Dude.
This dude practices semen retention, and it shows.
This dude
Yeah, it
snowballs come and it shows.
This dude is a high value male and it shows.
Just like Jesus.
Facts. Jesus loved fucking semen retention.
Come on.
Okay, let's
I love
move
that
on.
we're like just adding the list of shit for people not to listen to us.
Yeah.
Jesus loves having sex.
All right, so
Okay.
Oh, what? That's too far?
because Jesus really did love semen retention.
Because he didn't want people to have premarital sex.
Yeah.
So they're retenting.
That's why he wrote
retenting.
the Bible.
He wrote the Bible because he hates when people fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't say
To sum
repent.
it
He
all
said
up.
retent.
Yeah,
Yeah. He said
Retent.
he said
Dude.
retain.
Don't even retain.
Retain.
Retent.
Retent.
Yeah.
Practice retent.
Practice.
It's the Latin word for semen retention.
Intent to retent.
Retent,
Retent.
Is the Latin word for semen retention.
Yeah.
They made it longer.
Yeah.
Retent or semen retention?
All right, boys. What's
I don't fucking know what to buy. I want potions.
You want potions, all right?
Yeah,
We could probably buy potions regardless.
I want them now.
yeah.
I don't
You
fucking
can
know.
you can definitely get potions. So you said like 1,100 left.
We don't know because we
We had-
didn't use a calculator.
We had 1,200, and then you spent 69 gold.
So that'd be
It'd be 1131.
Mm-hmm.
And there is
what the fuck?
Pearl of Power, Boots of False Tracks, Candle of the Deep, Clockwork Amulet, Vox Seeker, Paper Bird, and Ring of Truth Telling.
I'm interested in the amulet and the pearl of power.
Is there anything you're interested in?
Give us the Pearl of Harbor.
Glitch, you want the Pearl of Power and the Amulet of whatever.
Yeah, if we have enough to get it.
It's 800 for both of those items together?
Yep.
Damn whore.
Damn more.
Isaac says, we have the pearl of power at home.
Yeah.
The pearl of power at home is just a long rest.
Facts. I just carry Glitch up to his room for a nap.
This warm milk.
Yeah.
You want milkies?
Milk.
Mama.
All right, boys. What are we doing?
Alright, Joe. I'm gonna throw you a crazy idea right now.
All right, I'm listening.
So how about for the mystery key, the two of Glitch's items that he's looking at, the Pearl of Power and the Clockwork Slamulet,
All right.
Slam you.
All right.
and then 10 normal potions. How about we put that at 1,100 even, and we might put the word out about the store.
Give me a persuasion.
Everyone's gonna hear about your asshole.
Facts. Everyone's going to hear about Joe's asshole.
Yeah, we won't stop talking about Joe's asshole.
That's
We're gonna tell them we were in Joe's asshole.
Well, it's a
Of
20.
course.
Not
that's all.
that.
That's all I've ever wanted. Is for you guys to tell people that just to welcome people into Joe's asshole.
We were in your asshole and you made it all worth it.
Yeah, and it's big enough that you can fit a bunch of people in here.
True, there's a lot of space in Joe's asshole.
And it's really warm and welcoming.
It's clean.
It's very.
It's got
There's a
everything you
nice
want.
humidity in here.
Yes, I try to keep it. A good it's not too dry. It's not too moist in Joe's asshole.
And there's a smell, but it's not
It could-
unpleasant.
It could stand to be a
No.
little more moist in Joe's asshole. Though.
I should light some incense in Joe's asshole.
You should get a humidifier.
Yeah. I mean, hey, if you
I
guys
see you have
don't,
3 in the corner, but
I should get another one.
might be worth investing in a fourth.
But sometimes when you get a humidifier, you also have to get a dehumidifier to balance
True.
it out.
You need to keep a nice,
True.
stable environment in Joe's asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, it's yours. And he shakes your hand.
Sick.
You gotta fucking tell people about it, though.
All right, I will.
Okay.
You won't stop talking about your asshole?
Blent runs to the door and goes, "We wanted Joe's asshole!" It just screams it to the streets.
And on that, we will close out this episode.
Hell yeah.
What a fucking chaotic episode.
I
Well,
know.
it is I feel like it is mostly bits. I'm gonna go back to it. It's gonna be just all bits.
Oh, it's all bits. There's
All
a piss
bits?
bit, a cum bit, and then an asshole bit.
Where is the cum
We
bit?
covered all the bases.
The retention, the cum
Oh, the
retention.
semen retention.
We talked about semen retention for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
you guys were-
You might want to
We
cut
did.
around that. That
Yeah.
dragged out for quite some
What do you
time.
mean?
Yeah, we cut it from the episode.
you take
Just
it.
gaslight you with that shit.
You
Dude.
take that completely out of the episode, but not me talking about
Yeah, you just
that.
make
Yes.
David look like a
Yes.
psychopath.
What are you talking about?
David, you're fucking. Are you okay? No one talked about semen retention
Yeah,
but you.
no,
David
Fuck
just
me up.
forces topics into this game that are
I would crack
disturbing.
up coming back to this episode and like listening to all of it and then hearing me say that, and then you're like, it's not in the episode. I'm just like, what the fuck?
David, there was never a semen retention bit. But thank you so much for listening. On the first episode of What is the New Arc? Join us.
Whoa.
Join us next week on our next episode when they finally leave the city. Do you want to plug them socials, baby boy?
Of course. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at QuestedPod and YouTube as well, where you will find we've uploaded the episodes there as well.
Don't.
I'm speaking like Keira Knightley right now.
My
like
posture's
you.
like Keira Knightley right now.
My face.
Facts.
Oh God.
All right.
Everyone's
Hold
looking
on.
at me.
Remember when they made that one scene in Pirates of the Caribbean super sexual with Keira Knightley? Where she's talking to Jack Sparrow and she's like,
Oh, and she ties
That
him
was-
up to the pole.
and you're going to want it.
That was an awakening as a child.
Yeah.
For both ends.
I remember standing in shock at that scene, just staring at the TV. with my-
Standing.
I remember
I was
being unable to stand in shock at that scene.
You know what? You know what awakened me?
What?
The Poison Ivy Batman. Dude, that
God.
shit did when I was like,
Yes.
however old, that
Yeah.
shit did something to me.
Facts.
I don't know if we should leave that in or not, but I just wanted,
No, we can't.
I wanted you guys to know.
I'm
that.
just trying to like do a greasy
That was the
transition out.
that
And
was
I
the-
just
Alright.
can't. My
That was the
brain
first
doesn't
time I remember being like, women are cool.
have it.
I was like 6. I'm like,
This makes me feel stuff.
DM us your sexual awakenings.
Facts.
My first one, I think it's either between I think it's Beyonce's one fucking album cover. Like from like the first album she did, she's wearing like a fucking crystalline fishnet thing like top.
Okay.
And
Whoa.
I was like, how aren't her nipples showing? Like this is insanity. Or it was Cassie's music video for Me and You.
Damn, I've never even heard that.
That
or
shit
seen
was
that.
so horny.
My sexual awakening was when I first started talking to my girlfriend. I love you if you're listening to this.
oh wait, I have
Yeah,
a
that's
girlfriend
true.
now too. She won't listen to this.
Yeah, I
'Cause
was
I won't let
texting
her.
her about like what you just said just now.
Yeah. If she hears this, I just want to let her know, like, just end it right there. End it so that you don't know what I'm about to say.
My sexual awakening was Benny from The Sandlot as a kid.
That dude's hot, dude. He fucks.
That dude fucks.
He
Benny,
He fucked hard.
they
Benny
don't say in the movie, but he definitely got laid first.
But yeah,
Yo.
Benny from The Sandlot, and also probably that scene from Pirates of the Caribbean.
I gotta see that because I've never.
Dude, oh my god.
Bro,
it's
it-
fucking crazy.
It comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like,
Just how they wanted it to.
they're literally like talking and it's like, oh, it looks like she's a little flirty, and then she just lays it on like fucking heavily. It's
Yeah,
like,
it-
Well, the whole
whoa.
point of the scene was like she's tricking him.
Yeah.
And he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, and he's just like, I'm so
Yeah.
horny.
And he literally does what we all did as a kid. He's like, Abba,
Boobies.
He wanted
wanted
uppies.
give us boobs.
Boobs
All
now.
right, can we get an uppies as we leave the episode?
Oh my god, I'm not doing that. What
Do
Do
it.
it with us or we're
Do
not
it.
fucking closing the episode.
Dude, we should be shot. I think. The fact that I would love to be one of your neighbors, just looking through the window, a bunch of like grown ass dudes are going.